What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the B&E podcast, episode 9.
Episode 9.
How's everybody doing?
How's everyone doing? Okay, so for guests, we have AJ Armitage with us, who appeared in the show. I think the last episode, if I'm not mistaken.
It's been that long since you guys made a second episode or another episode.
It's been like
Well,
about 1 year.
That was the show. This is the podcast.
That was the show. This is the podcast.
Right.
A whole different entity. All right, and then
you
we
introduced it with the B&E show just now.
I guess, bro. I don't know what you want from me, man. We're just
Consistency.
You want consistency? Why don't you go over to those other podcasts, okay? You know, if you want consistency, okay, we're real. Okay, we're raw, and we're here.
If you want consistency, we took a month off. I mean,
yeah.
Doesn't get much better than that for consistency.
I kind of assumed that was just what you wanted, really. Wasn't there like a time where we uploaded like 2 episodes at once, or like we premiered them like back to back? I don't know if that was
that was the peak. That was the peak of the B&E podcast. It's been all downhill since.
It was like we had 2 different guests or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn down my mic a little bit. Much better. Well, and then we also we have a second guest who I hope isn't as much of a pain in my ass. Matthew Eckert.
Hello.
Was the son of a famous politician, I believe. Possibly.
Someday he will be.
November.
Yeah,
November.
Yeah.
Joe Biden.
That's Joe Biden's kid.
It's Joe Biden's kid. How are you doing, bud?
Oh, I'm doing all right.
Why do you Joe Biden as a kid and they're just old right out from the womb?
I mean,
they're already confused by default. They already don't know where they are. I guess that's how all babies are, right? I mean, that makes sense.
it's like Benjamin Button.
It is. I mean, I don't think Joe Biden's gonna be a newborn baby by November, but I've rarely seen evidence to contradict this opinion. AJ, what do you think about this phenomenon of the Benjamin Button syndrome possibly affecting the U.S. Election?
I try to think about the election as little as possible, actually.
Yeah, right. Because John Murphy's gonna sweep it anyway. So. I
mean, it doesn't. Are we really gonna bring that? Are we really gonna bring that back? Okay, I guess we
John
are.
Murphy.
Yeah, John Murphy.
Yeah,
Jonathan Karate Murphy, as I believe he's called.
Yeah, bro. I had a class with him, bro.
I got beat up by him one time, actually.
How?
It was a funny story. I made a your mom joke, and it was kind of just downhill from there.
Yeah, he doesn't have a mom. He's got 2 dads, so it's kind of awkward.
It's kind of a sensitive discussion. Miss Murphy, if you're watching this,
no way. Yeah, I met his mom. What are you talking about, bro?
We both met his mom. Remember?
Yeah, I hit from his mom that one time.
I think all of us have met his mom, if I remember correctly.
I didn't really meet her. I guess I watched from the darkness.
She yelled.
She took everyone.
Yeah, she yelled at us collectively. She took all of the boys and girls. She has a little hideout in the sewer. That's where she keeps them.
Yeah, was she gonna listen to this, bro? Doesn't this get broadcast to
Oh yeah. I mean, I'd rather warn all the kids in the neighborhood, about the dangerous presence of Jonathan Murphy and his whole family. To stay away from their house.
He's a danger to us all.
It really, honestly, if there was a place I could pick to nuke, it'd probably be that one. Right next to Delaware. I think we need to nuke Delaware. Delaware doesn't really contribute much to this country, just in terms of domestic growth and just, being Delaware. I don't know, dude. Why not nuke Delaware is what I'm trying to say.
I don't know, why Delaware though? Why not Alabama or something?
Because I don't know.
Delaware has that building where all the major corporations supposedly have their base of operations, so they get taxed less.
So that's even more of a reason to nuke Delaware then, is what you're telling me. We should just nuke Delaware.
Well, I don't think that's a great idea because it's so small.
I think that you
Might-
agree. I'm getting the
Might
impression that you agree.
cause a little collateral damage.
I
you know?
think that you just have to break a few eggs to make an omelet. You know.
Well, what if I don't like omelets, bro?
I don't know, scrambled eggs.
Don't like eggs at all, bro.
Why? Like at all? Oh yeah, no, you told me you used to work at Dunkin' Donuts, right?
Oh yeah, well I didn't like eggs before that.
Really?
I've tried to
Is
like
it-
eggs.
Is
Yeah,
is it
they're
is
literally
it?
just like frozen sheets of white something with a yellow spot
Oh
in
yeah,
the middle.
you were telling me about that. Yeah.
Gross, bro.
Uh,
Absolutely gross.
I'd be ashamed of myself. Well, if I had any shame to acquire, it would just to like to say that I stopped eating Dunkin' sandwiches after that because I really didn't. My consumption, because like I don't know. Here's my like my personal like viewpoint on like all like oh you eat that? Did you know that like about pink slime and like you know like all those articles? To be honest, it doesn't like I don't know doesn't change my perspective on it. I'm like this is a fast food restaurant essentially.
It
I
only
do not.
enhances it.
It kind of feels like a bit of a risky place to dine, and it honestly it makes it more interesting in my
Dude,
my opinion.
as soon as I heard about the pink slime and the chicken nuggets at McDonald's, I was there every day for like 2 straight weeks.
I
after
kind of
that.
just thought like oh Play-Doh when I was a kid, you know, and I ate Play-Doh.
It smacks.
It AJ
Yo, how do you
honestly,
bleep out a swear if I say it at the same time as you? Bro?
I edit it later in post because I mean this isn't live, so
You just sack that part of your sentence, bro.
I mean yeah, dude, you kind of just I have like this little free censor sound effect that I pirated off of YouTube, and now I use that.
So is it actually a censor, or are you just like?
It's a censor, like it's like a beep,
Yeah.
like that's what
Whatever.
yeah, dude, yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
I mean that's why I have the timestamps with me because then it makes editing way easier.
Yeah.
Also, Ben, I really don't believe you when you said that like I've mistakenly missed out on censoring things because I go through every episode, like every single one.
No, you definitely
I-
missed a few.
I watch them. Do you just say that because like you think I know on like the B&E show we may have missed a couple. I know that, but like the podcast,
No, the podcast.
I have to, I sit through them, Ben. I sit through them and I manually censor them. It's a pain. You wouldn't know because you don't do any of this. You can barely schedule these things,
Okay,
let alone
okay.
edit them. But,
I have a more important job than you.
oh, you have a more important
Yeah,
job.
yeah, I do. Yeah. Okay.
Do
I'm
nothing,
like the main.
contribute
I'm the
nothing,
main host of the
and get paid.
podcast. You're just.
Oh,
the
you're the
co-host that
main
talks a
host?
lot.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
It's kind of my show. It was my idea. Do you really want to go down
Pain
this
does
road?
come first.
Thank you. B show.
Yup.
B&E.
You really think that you could hold this down if I were to just like leave at some point, and I left the editing to you, I left the thumbnails to you, I left everything to you. You're telling me
What
that
kind
you
of
could
TV
pull
show
this
is
up
thumbnails,
You don't
bro?
edit thumbnails.
for YouTube? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I put the little number next to the logo. You didn't notice?
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I do. It's a cute little thing.
Wow, good for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, yeah. Good for me. Good for me.
AJ.
Good for me.
AJ.
F you.
What's
I must know. So you were in that that episode of the B&E show. It was like the last one, I think, the one with Blake.
Yeah.
Alright?
Oh yeah.
Well, what did Blake's lap feel like?
Yes. What did his lap feel like?
I'm curious.
I don't even remember, bro.
It was that good.
The real question is, what's sitting on AJ's lap feel like?
That's the real question, AJ. If you were to give a hypothetical for the audience, how like if someone was like, AJ, can I sit on your lap? What would it feel like? You know, just from your point of view, what would it feel like? What do you think sitting on your lap feels like?
I don't know, bro. Probably kind of difficult. I don't really sit in many positions that allow that.
Do you do just one leg over the other type sitting, or
Well, like I'll do half a crisscross with my left leg, like I'm doing right now, but then I got my knee up by my chin.
I feel you, dude.
Wrapped my arm around it.
I don't know. It's like why would I just sit normally when I can like when I'm not in class, like I'm not somewhere where I need to sit properly, like when I can just I don't know I can just flail my legs about. You know I can sit however I want.
Do you think that Blake has a better lap than you? A more comfortable lap?
I think
Most definitely.
I'm gonna have to agree with AJ on this one. Have you seen the thighs on that boy? Come on.
Dude, just certified EMT. He's got to have that.
He
soft
knows what he's doing, dude.
patience, bro.
He's an EMT, bro. He knows what he's doing. Speaking
Oh,
of which,
yeah.
do you, Ben, do you think that if we were in an emergency situation where we needed an EMT, do you think Blake would let us die?
Assuming he's on the scene and there's no one else there with him to like
Yeah,
say help these guys,
that's the hype. Like we're in the back of an
he's
ambulance,
alone. It's just
and
us two and an ambulance van with
he
Blake.
could literally just put a pillow over us, and they had complications and they died. That's the situation. He could do that if he wanted to.
Yo, wait.
Honestly, for all the terror we put him through in high school, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Especially,
It was fun though, right? It was fun though, right?
especially you know, he's been on the podcast and the show. Ross Cooper.
He's been. I mean, yeah, he knows.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
He knows.
Especially
He
him,
knows.
him and I.
I do hopefully want to have him return to the podcast at some point.
Definitely.
I think that'd be a fine addition.
I don't know if he'd do it, but we gotta try.
I don't think he would, but like I don't know. I think it's worth texting him. The real person I want to get on the podcast is I want to see if I can get Joe Rogan on here.
Yo, you should get Tim Martell on the podcast, bro.
I should get Tim Martell on the podcast.
Yeah.
I want him
feel
to
like
talk.
he'd kill it.
I feel
Yo,
like
if
I
Tim
feel like
Martell's
he would kill it.
listening right now. I
Tim
missed you,
Martell,
buddy.
if you were listening, you should definitely get on this podcast.
Please unblock me, bro.
No, I want to get Joe Rogan on here because I want to beat him to all of the questions that he always asks. Like he always either talks about like DMT or monkeys or billionaires. So I want to beat him to all of those questions.
Yo, can you talk about that shit on TV, bro?
Um,
You gotta bleep that out.
in brief mentioning, I can like I can't be like, oh, I love doing drugs. You know,
Bro,
a few of my guests I had to edit out some conversations I
you gotta
had.
bleep that sentence, bro. You love
I
doing-
know. I already. It's okay. I've already got the screenshots going, dude. It's fine. It's all good.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Noise.
I literally have here's the setup. I have a stopwatch on my phone, and I just screenshot every time there's a swear.
Oh.
Why don't you
It's
just
simple.
rewatch the podcast and every time you hear a swear, go back and edit it out?
Because that's like I have to sit there for 15 minutes, like 50 minutes, like possibly an hour
Is
worth
it
of
15
like
or 50?
50. It's usually 50 minutes. Like
So,
I do not want to sit through another 50-minute podcast of just like sitting there waiting for someone to say the F word, miss it, have to rewind because I really like zoned out, go back, rewatch the same part, and then I have to like figure out the exact spot where I need to put the censor. Like I need to figure out right where the word starts and ends, cut that, mute it, put the censor over it. Like it's a process. Ben wouldn't know what it's like because the last time you put effort into something, actually, when was the last time you put effort into the show? Let me know.
Funny one.
That's not. I'm not joking. I'm gonna cut this. I'm actually kind of mad right now.
Yeah,
I
dude,
gave you a job. I asked you, find a time
you
for this.
pissed?
I'm a little peeved.
Listen, man. Comes up, all right. You don't know what the future holds. You can only live in the moment. You feel?
Ben, I'm gonna tell you this plain and simply. And I want you to listen. Okay? Go fuck yourself.
Yo, chill, dog.
No. Shut up,
It's
babe. I don't
okay,
even
it's
want
okay. It's okay.
hear
Chill
you
with
telling
that,
me
bro.
to chill
Chill
out.
with that.
I don't need you to tell me to chill.
Evan's a
okay?
salty little creature. I'm used to it.
No. Ben,
Creature.
don't try to put this up as a funny haha thing, okay? If I was joking, I would make it clear, okay? If I was joking, I'd make this clear, okay? I want to settle this beef right here, right now, okay? Okay. Let me explain to you what I do in this podcast and what you do, okay? Do the two of us, okay? I edit. Apparently, I have to get the guests together. I have to coordinate a time, even when I ask you, because you're too busy playing Minecraft, okay? To pay attention to your Discord DMs. That I have to figure out a time when we're all available at once to sit at our computers or our phones and do this. What do you do? Huh? Tell me what your job is. That you get paid $60 an episode to do this. Tell me. What is worth it?
So Matt, how's it going?
It's going good.
Yeah.
Yo, how
Yeah,
the
man.
games been?
How's the game, man?
The games?
Yeah,
The
the game.
gains, comma, Ben. How are your gains? How are they doing?
Dude, well, the gyms have been closed, so that's just kind of it.
Yeah.
You know?
The games are done, bro.
No more Planet Fitness.
Yeah, it's over.
It's tough.
Haven't been there in years, bro.
I know,
Almost
yeah.
a year. No, it's been like 6 months.
How long has it been, dude?
Yeah,
Damn.
been since last
6
summer for
months?
me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, bro.
that's. I don't
I
know,
was
dude.
really looking forward to seeing you there again, bro.
Yeah, the like once a month we'd see each other.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of just think that, like, I mean, I don't know if I even want to go back to regular life after, like, let's just assume that this is not gonna happen. Let's assume that in like the close future, there's like a sense of normalcy, like we're allowed to go back and function as regular human beings, right? I don't think that like I'd want to go back to like that regular routine again. Like I mean, I kind of miss going to classes at North Shore. You know, I miss that, but I I don't know, man. I'm too adjusted right now.
You know what I don't miss, bro?
What?
Working for my money. I like just getting it, like by doing nothing.
I mean, you can really do.
People be like, so
that was
many
how I
people are
got my money.
on unemployment, dog. Yeah, why is that bad? More money in the economy, bro.
I mean,
Seems like
clearly,
a good thing if
clearly
you ask me.
they can just give us money. So I don't understand why they don't just do this by default. You know.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Like if we can just agree from here on out to just fund people, and then we put money by buying stuff, you know, from money from the government. Government gets money from the people that they're giving money to. It just seems like it'll all just circulate, you know.
Well, you
I don't
see, they
I
don't
don't
even have to
understand.
give us money,
Yeah.
bro. They can just make free. But they don't. They give us money so we think we're gaining something and that they're giving it to us.
I
When
mean,
in
like so
reality,
much of this stuff.
They're just
Like,
perpetuating the restrictions on it.
do you want to know an example, bro? Like okay, for an example, Xbox. Okay, Xbox Live. Do you know what it costs to run those servers, dude?
Bro,
Nothing.
don't even get me
It
started.
costs
on paid
the
subscriptions,
servers
bro.
are so terrible that it's a potato server.
Bro, have
like-
you ever played Smash Bros. Online, dog?
No, I don't
God.
want to experience that. I know
Bruh.
that you two are like veteran Smash players. I want you to tell me a little bit. What's it like being a competitive? Like, what's it like in that community? You know, because both of you seem like pretty dedicated Smash players, from what I've experienced.
A lot of people got outed as sexual abusers today on Twitter. So that
Really?
was cool. Yeah.
Like the Smash community.
Yep.
Were you were you one of these accused?
No, I just kind of play in my room.
That's
I don't
funny because
talk to those people.
recent. Hold on, let me get my doc. I have
You better tell me Reese
some.
plays
I have
Smash.
some. I just have some printed tweets from your account of you interacting with some of the people that were accused. Yeah, some photos of you hanging out with these people.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know, I just, you know.
Because I
So
was reporting them to the police at the time, bro.
it just kind of seems like you're all having a good time in these photos I have here. So we kind of just wanted to see if you'd want to clear up some of these allegations that are currently being brought forth against you, Mr. Armitage.
I
It's
don't know, bro. I don't
You're
know
in a
what
safe.
to
You're in a,
respond
Ben,
to
Ben,
that,
Ben,
dog.
Ben, Ben. We can just cut
Got
this from the
nothing.
episode, right? Like we don't have to. Like you can come clean, man. I mean, we're gonna cut this out later, you know, right?
Well, I mean,
Bruh.
yeah, our fantastic
Yeah.
editor over here, Evan. I mean, he's just gonna cut this right out.
Exactly.
So
We're just
it's
gonna-
not even gonna be aired. So you know, you can kind of
Yeah,
open
yeah,
up to us.
you can be open about it, you know. No worries.
Dog, what was the question again?
Are the allegations true?
Which allegations?
You know, the allegations.
About.
Just the ones from last year.
Oh, last year, bro?
Yeah.
Nah. Different guy.
Different guy.
Different guy. Not me.
He looks very similar to you in these photos I have here.
Yeah, bro.
He's
You
doing
look
some
awfully
very-
similar to your mom, bro. You ever think of that?
Oh,
Yeah, he's silent.
Yeah, Paulie, can we cut that from the episode? All right, thanks.
so Matt, we had your brother on the show, I believe, Tommy, on the
We've had him
podcast,
on the show a
Yeah.
couple of
Yeah.
times.
and
How's
he,
that?
and he proclaims to be a gamer, like a big gamer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he said
that's
to
true.
be. So, can you tell us a little bit what it's like to like live with a professional gamer such as himself?
Well,
Like,
you don't really notice it. He just lives in his room, or he goes to work. So
So
like
you-
today he's at work, so I haven't seen him at all. But if he had not gone to work, then I probably wouldn't have seen him unless we happened to get lunch at the same time. I usually don't like going into his room because it stinks.
I've
Like,
been
I'm
up
not
there
even
once
kidding.
for a documentary on gamers, and I have to say it was kind of like you ever see those shows about hoarders? Picture that, but it's like it's all Mountain Dew cans everywhere, and like it's all like his gamer chair, like the one with like the cushion on top, is like just covered in like laundry, you know.
Oh, he's not that bad with laundry. He has a hamper in his room.
The hamper was filled up last time I was there. It was filled up and it was overflowing.
Damn.
And you know, and I swear to God, I swear on my mother, there were things that were moving in the hamper. Like there were organisms in his room that he described to me as being unknown to science.
Oh, I
Nah,
think
bro, it was me.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, it's
It
just
was just
AJ.
it was just
I was
AJ
chilling in
around.
Tommy's laundry. It's pretty warm.
Now,
So-
I want to talk about a very controversial political topic with all of you on the B&E show. I know we don't usually get. I wanted to ask you what your stances are on mobile gaming and if it's considered real gaming.
It's a
Yo,
good
dog.
question.
Do mobile gamers deserve
Like,
gamer rights?
professional wrestling, bro. People make money off of it at the end of the day, so it's real.
Okay,
So you're saying because
Ben,
Yup.
did you have something to say about
no,
mobile
let
gaming?
Matt go. I'll say it after.
Okay, Matt. Yeah,
I
yeah.
was asking AJ like, so since you think pro wrestling is a real sport, then mobile gaming is a real form of gaming.
No, I didn't. No, I thought the question was just, is it real, bro?
No. Are should they be considered gamers if they are
Oh,
mobile
absolutely
gaming?
not.
Yeah, maybe
You
not.
think they don't deserve gamer rights? Okay.
It's not necessarily like I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay, so that's just not right. All right. So listen, I'm like big in Clash of Clans, so I'm like top 100 in the U.S. All right. I consider it an esport. I play competitively. All right. It's just like it's an esport. It's just like say American football. It's just as competitive. Just it takes just as much hard work and dedication. All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
but to the anti-mobile
Facts.
gamers in the podcast, I like to propose a bit of a a comparison. What do you think is the difference between what's considered legitimate gaming? So let's say like Counter Strike, Minecraft, which is a mobile game. Let's know. I want to make that fact.
PUBG
And then
Mobile, bro.
yeah, yeah. So
Fortnite mobile.
so
Does it
if
become less of a mobile game if it's on a tablet?
that's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't
What
think
about
it's
Peggle?
I think it's all the same to me. I think no matter what device you're playing it, if it's from the App
But-
Store or the Play Store,
but
that
hold
is a
up.
mobile game.
Fortnite mobile you can play. You can cross-play though, right?
Yeah, you can crossplay.
So you can be
Yo,
playing
what
with
about Pokemon
PC
Go,
or
bro?
Xbox.
Pokemon Go is a mobile game,
It is a mobile game. It's only a mobile game.
but But like most people would consider that real gaming though.
See,
That's
I
a
feel like
legitimate
The
game.
realest gaming
playing
you
mobile
can get,
games
bro.
would be a supplement to, playing games on a computer or a console.
Keeps you healthy, bro, but
Yeah.
doesn't make you stop gaming at all.
Yeah. But like
Or
if you
if someone-
just
it's-
play games on your phone, like I guess I don't know. Depends. Doesn't
Because I
seem
mean,
like
Ben over here is a professional Clash of Clans
Yeah,
player,
not everyone can afford
Yeah.
and
a
and
ignition
all
start computer, Matt.
and I mean
People
I
are-
mean
that was
all
the
of
cheapest
the
part of my computer though.
and I mean
Yeah, but the
like
fact
all
that
of
you got
the
it anyways, bro.
I actually built it.
Yeah, bro. Around
that's
that idea.
probably even more expensive.
Yo, Matt was like, "I'm gonna build a PC, but it's gotta have an ignition start, bro. I gotta
Got
be
a
able
key,
to
bro. You gotta turn
Gotta
the key
turn
and
the
press the button.
Is it one of those like you know how in like chainsaws they have like a thing you gotta pull multiple times? Is it like that where like you gotta rev it up?
Okay, no, it's
Like,
actually
every time you
here's how
wanna
it
turn it
actually went
off.
down. I have like disk drive bay on the front of my computer that I don't use, and I was like, if there was a hole in this cover, I could fit a little key, like a socket into. And at the time, I was taking a CAD class in high school, so I took measurements of the drive bay cover and I redesigned it in CAD, but I put a hole in the center that was wide enough, and then my good friend Nate Edwards 3D printed it for me, and it took 2 tries, but I got it to work. And,
Yeah, I have no idea what a CAD is, but that sounds like very interesting.
it's just a software that you design stuff to 3D print.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that thing, yeah.
But anyway, I redesigned the drive bay cover, and then I wired it up so it actually works. and I actually had to rebuild it recently because for some reason it stopped working.
Speaking of which, of 3D printing.
Yeah, wait. Before we
Um,
go into a whole nother topic, bro, I just gotta bring this up. You guys see that the U.S. Army has an esports team, bro?
As an esports,
Yeah,
I can't
bro.
tell if you're doing like a bid right now. Is this like
Nah, bro,
actually
look it
real?
up. It's crazy, dog.
Do they have any other sports teams? Or
What
just
games? What
sports team?
games do they? What games?
No,
do
they just wanna be cashing in on all those COD fans, bro. They're like,
What,
this is real and epic, guys.
what
Come
games?
join the U.S. Army.
What games do they play?
Bro, I don't know. They like
I'm
partnered with
genuinely curious now.
an esports team called NRG, bro. People shit on them. That, bro.
Do you think that they play like games like COD and CS:GO, and they're like, wow, this is
You know,
unrealistic?
I think that
Probably.
like the only like war games that I've seen like people think like Battlefield is realistic, which is stupid in my opinion. But actually like war games that like are considered like training simulators, like that's how realistic they like Arma 2 or whatever. Those games are like the worst games on the planet. Like I don't know if you ever like played an Arma 2 match, but it's literally like walking around for miles, and then like the most exciting thing that happens is you get like you hear bullet ricochet noises and you don't know where you're getting sniped from. It's like that, but extend that over like a 3 hour game.
You think they play competitive Arma too?
There was no way to like really play. I mean, Arma 2 is like already competitive like by default. There's no way. There's no casual way to play that game. You are either in it with like an adult diaper and a 6-pack of Mountain Dew, or you're not. That's how that usually goes.
It's like the real U.S. Army, bro.
It's literally just like an actual like experience. Like people will play games like DayZ, like any of like those like games for like 24 hours at a time. Like it's insane. I don't think I would ever have the willpower to play a game for even that long. Like even like Minecraft, I get fatigue.
Just
I'm
be
like,
like, dog, just go join the military.
Dog, literally just joined the U.S. military.
Dog.
Actually, don't join the U.S. military. I would never want to advocate for that on a podcast.
Yeah. If you join the military because you think it makes you a good person, you're wrong.
I haven't really met any nice people in my high school who went on to go join the military.
Yeah,
I
bro.
met
It's
kid-
crazy
I-
how all the kids who wanted to join the military in
I
like
met
middle school
kids who
were just
tortured.
psychopaths.
I met kids who tortured small animals and like choked people for fun. I knew those people went to the military.
Bro, yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if it straightened them out or not.
I don't think that
That's
wasn't
what
like
I'm
straighten you
thinking.
out. It kind of gives you like a playground to be that kind of person. Like
Yeah, bro.
guess
The
it
U.S.
depends on
Army
the
loves
military.
stupid people.
those like leaked. I mean like those like army centers, like they only like set those up or in like low income areas because they know that those are gonna have like poor schooling.
Yeah, bro. They don't know how to think for themselves.
Have you seen that?
Like, I don't
Have you
think
seen that video of the guy who like, it's this like poor kid and he's like desperately trying to like do like a pull up, or whatever, and like he just like can't do it and he's like screaming like in the hall. He's like shrieking and he's like a really scrawny kid, so like you wouldn't think he would be able to do it, but he's trying to do a pull up and he's just like, he's literally just like reeing in the hallway. It's like it's kind of funny but like kind of sad at the same time. And like the drill instructor who's like, you know, like there to like talk to people. Like, actually, the U.S. military is like a great service for free college. Like, he's just like standing there, like looking at the kids, like with this like Kubrick stare. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, if you live, you get to go to college for free. How epic is that?
That's pretty epic. Apparently, people who like join, like, if you join the military, you're not like immediately going into combat. People say that like they've had like months of just doing like chores. Like that's realistically what
Yeah,
being in the
that's just-
military is actually like. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our band teacher, bro. who
it's
was
very
like exclusively in the band for the Air Force, I'm pretty sure. Right, Matt?
seriously.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he like only did
Really?
gigs. Yeah. So it's like not all
No, there's like it's maybe like a small percentage is like actually like frontline infantry, like, you know, combat, and like the other 75% is literally just like minute like tasks
bro,
that you have
you don't
to
even
do.
need to be frontline infantry. You can just drone strike from
You
the
can
state,
just
be a
drone
pick 'em
strike
down.
weddings and birthday parties from the comfort of your own laptop.
bro.
It's great.
They're just like, here, we have this cool little puzzle for you to solve, and it's actually just deciphering coordinates of this place they want to bomb, and
I
then
mean,
they
yeah.
do it.
I mean, yeah. That's,
And they
that's
don't
li-
even let
that's
you
literally
realize
how they.
them do
That's
that.
literally. I don't know if they do like that thing where they're just like, oh, like they tell you it's a simulation, and then like at the end of it, they're like, oh yeah, no, those were like actual people.
Bro,
I don't
yeah,
know. I
you
don't
know
know if
that
that's a
episode of
thing.
Black Mirror, bro?
I saw that episode of The Simpsons where that was a joke.
Oh, bro, there was this
Yeah.
one episode of Black Mirror that's like kind of similar. Like the dude, like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to spoil it.
Maybe not, because I don't think I've seen all of Black Mirror. I don't really want to. A lot of the episodes are really like samey. You know what I mean? Like they're just kind of like, oh, like at least like the later seasons. Like season 1 had some like really creative stuff going on
Season
that I
one was
loved.
gas, bro. That
Yeah,
was the best first
season
episode of a
1
show I've ever
was, yeah,
seen.
dude. That was the most like I didn't even like understand what the show was after it. And I think that's what I loved the most about it was that you couldn't like pin down what the show's like shtick was.
Yeah,
I love shows like that.
yeah, I was a fan.
I was a big fan. I was day one fan. It was
Nice.
nice. Nice. What was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, 3D printing. Like you know how like you guys know how like some of that like stuff is like legal and some of it isn't. Like you can print out certain things. Like I don't think
You're
you
trying
can.
to say guns, but dancing around the topic.
Well, like there's guns and there's other things that you're not allowed to print. Like
Well,
car
also-
parts. Some car parts I don't think you're allowed to just due to like manufacturing. Like it's considered piracy to print out some stuff. It's like oh like you have to like buy that. You can't just print it out. You know.
Why
That's a
does this
thing.
bother you so much?
I don't know. I'm just curious. Like, do you guys think that it should just be like a free reign, like Wild West, like you can print anything, or do you think that there should be like regulations on like, oh, maybe we shouldn't let people print this out?
Bro, I watched a video about a 3D printed gun a long time ago,
I did too. Yeah.
and it was just like it worked like 2 or 3 times, and then it just broke.
I think like those things really only function when you make like one part out of 3D printing, and even then it doesn't last very long because it's a prototype tool. It's not like a
Plastic.
it's not a manufacturing thing. It's like a prototyping thing. You're not really supposed to like make that like your long-term solution to a problem.
Hey, well, I mean, if you only need a few bullets, then that might be
I
the way
mean-
to go.
I mean, like, have people thought about making like 3D printed bullets? Is that a thing? Or is the B&E podcast gonna be responsible for inspiring the next like terrorist plot?
Yeah, I'm
Like
sure no
someone-
one's had that idea before, bro.
Someone's watching it.
It's
Yeah,
okay. No one
nope.
watches this. It's okay.
I feel like we're gonna say that, but then we're gonna find out later that like our only audience is like extreme terrorist groups, and they're like, we love B&E, and they're like,
We're gonna check on YouTube where we're being watched from.
and
It's
they're
like the
gonna
Middle East.
we're gonna turn on the news and see like in other news, terrorist groups claim that the B&E show is their main like their main motivation for wanting to destroy America.
You see our faces on the news.
They show like the most like ugly stills of our faces they could have possibly brought up on like breaking news.
I think that will be the peak of the being show.
I think that would be the peak of the podcast in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Except for that, I don't know. What do you think is the peak so far?
The peak so far.
Yeah,
Probably that Blake episode. I don't know.
that wasn't the podcast.
Oh, the podcast. I
Yeah,
thought you meant
yeah,
the whole
just,
thing.
just the podcast.
Just the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, dude.
You could argue that each podcast episode gets better as they go.
I think they do. Except I think there was one time where it was kind of bad because like we weren't really that talkative. No, I think the first one is probably the worst one in my opinion. I had to edit so much of that out because there was just so much like
What do you mean we weren't that talkative, Evan? You don't stop talking.
there was so much nonsense in that first episode. Plus there was so much stuff that I was like, man, this is like really like not appropriate. Like it was funny at the time, but like
Yeah, what should I get off Uber Eats?
get some
Or
KFC. You told me you were
DoorDash.
texting me about getting
Bro,
KFC, bro.
yeah.
You should get KFC.
I looked up KFC and it said they have no couriers available. Like, I don't even know what that means.
What careers?
Courier, bro?
Warriors.
I think that just means like you can't get a
Like,
job there.
No, bro. I've ordered
Carry? Wait. I think you're saying career. I don't know what you're saying.
courier, bro. You ever play Fallout New Vegas?
Courier. Oh, so you can't like get people delivered to you. That's all. You have to
Yeah.
pick it up. Yeah.
I guess not. But I don't want to pick it up is the thing. Why would I use Uber Eats if I'm gonna go pick it up?
I mean, that's
How
true.
much more expensive is Uber Eats than just going and picking it up?
That's why I'm kind of wondering.
Well, you gotta factor in gas and also the wear in your vehicle and time spent, bro.
Bro, if it takes like 10 minutes,
Making a profit.
If it takes you 5 minutes just to go somewhere and pick it up, bro, it's not
Bro,
like
but this
that big
place
of a
is in Lawrence, dog. I don't want to go to Lawrence.
Lawrence?
That's like half an hour away, bro.
That's a what? Yeah, no, that's kind of an effort, bro. KFC, I don't know, bro. Is it even?
What,
It's
bro?
not worth that, dude. It's just not worth it.
I find it quite hard to believe there's no couriers nearby Lawrence KFC, bro.
I don't know, dude. I don't think that's a thing. I don't know.
Maybe there's just a bunch of people ordering KFC right now.
There
I
could be.
checked earlier too.
There really could be, dude. Maybe they were busy then, dude. Maybe everyone's like really trying to get that like 6-piece chicken bucket, you know?
Bro. I got like
KFC
a box
gravy.
of chicken the last time I got it, bro. Also the first time I got it. Crazy.
Would you say it's worth driving out to Lawrence for 30 minutes to pick it up?
No. I'm just gonna find something else to deliver to me if I can.
I'm pretty sure McDanks does a lot. Like, I don't think they deliver, but
Bro.
Burger King and Danvers delivers.
Yeah. I don't
They do
know. I
that.
feel like I want to do something different than McDonald's if I'm gonna have it delivered, bro. You know?
That's what I'm saying. Burger King delivers, bro. You can get that you can get the chicken fries, bro. The spicy chicken fries. They're really good.
But doesn't
They're really good, dude.
doesn't Uber Eats just pick it up from any restaurant for you and deliver
yeah.
it?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
thought.
DoorDash, Uber Eats.
Yeah, I know DoorDash does
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Check DoorDash, bro. If you already checking Uber Eats, check DoorDash.
There's no KFC on DoorDash, bro. I already
What?
checked. I already checked.
No.
It's awful.
That's horrible. Man,
Yeah.
Uber Eats is cornering the market. That's a tragedy.
Bro, yeah. Aren't there like a million other apps like that though? There's
I
Uber
don't
Eats.
think so. I don't think
DoorDash.
so. I think it's literally just Uber Eats and DoorDash. I don't think that
That's
there's like.
true, bro.
No, there's probably more.
I was like a bunch
You
of them
think
'cause I used
so?
to go to school and college.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's especially like maybe not around here, but like in the cities, bro, for sure.
in the
Yeah.
cities, yeah. I mean,
For sure.
some restaurants just like have their own app. Like it's not even like a thing. Like they just have their own independent like driving service, you know?
Costs a lot around here too, because they have to go pretty far out of their way.
Cause it's not like a central like in Boston it makes sense because like everything is connected, but like in like this it's literally just like miles of trees in between where stuff actually is.
Bro, but I'd much rather actually I don't know. I was gonna say I'd much rather be a Uber Eats driver around here just because it's like chiller and you don't have to drive in the city, but you probably make like
You'd spend so much on gas.
I think you get a lot
You'd
more
make-
business in the city.
no, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You literally spend more money around here just getting around than you would like.
I don't know, bro. When I did pizza
about that.
delivery, it was pretty profitable.
Wait, you were a pizza delivery driver for a while?
Yeah, I used to work at Panini's. I was pretty
Oh.
good at it.
What's the
I'm trying to get into
craziest?
that business.
Did you make bank?
Oh yeah, especially considering what I did, bro. Very low effort.
What's the craziest experience ever?
Yeah,
delivering
as
pizzas?
a pizza delivery driver, what would you say is your most like?
Well, this one time I delivered a pizza to a house. I don't know. I don't even think it was a house. I think it was like a. Okay, so I get the address, right? I pull up to the place. I can't find where the address is on the place because it's like on the side of like Route 114 somewhere. And it
Yeah.
looks like just an abandoned house with a light in it, bro. And
Oh,
there's like
that's
a bunch of
sketchy.
biker dudes in there.
That's
Like,
sketchy.
Nothing happened. They're just like, thanks for the pizza. Like, I left. But it was cool, bro. It was a bunch of biker dudes hanging out.
I don't think I could handle the social responsibility of being a pizza delivery driver. Like strangers already freak me out on like just an inherent level. So the idea of having to like go to these people's homes,
yeah.
like go to their place, and then
Bro,
give
this
them
one
pizza.
time, this lady ordered food, like, during the winter, and she just didn't shovel the path to her front door, so I
Oh,
just had to, like,
that's
trudge through the snow to give her the food, and then she, like,
dude.
started interrogating me, asking if I was baked, and I
That's
wasn't.
so.
Like,
So,
bro,
like-
She was
so, like-
asking if you were baked. Seriously.
What?
are you high? I won't
It's like,
tell
"Are
anyone
you
if
high?"
you're high. And
It's
I'm
like,
"No,
Doug,
I'm
you just
not."
made me trudge through like your snow. And you're really gonna try and like play like drug
No, she
cop on
wasn't
me?
being
Like,
like a jerk about it. She was just
oh,
like,
she was just
she's
asking.
being like kind of playful. Like, I won't
Oh,
tell
I-
anyone if you're
Oh.
high.
I thought you were
Just
saying like
call
this is like
restaurant
a parent who was like, "Are you high right now?" Like,
No.
because I would have been like, if you like made me like walk through your unshoveled driveway and then you started like playing like my like HR guy like asking me if I was on drugs over the weekend, I would like actually drop the pizza right there.
Yeah,
I'm just
bro,
like,
like,
"Nah,
what do you
dude."
expect when you order a pizza?
Like it's a pizza delivery guy.
Yeah.
What do you
There's
expect?
a good chance.
There's like a 90, I don't know, I'd say about like a 95% chance of it. Yeah. Like come on, man, come on.
You ever like slip a slice of pizza? You know, you're hungry while you're driving.
Have you ever like slipped just a little bit of food, like one French?
I mean, like no one actually like checks the box, like opens it up and looks at the pizza. You know, when they get it,
Like
they just
like a
kind of
French-
take it and give you the money.
just a French fry or something, you know, like nothing like
Yeah, I
that.
got pretty good at actually just taking out a whole slice and like squishing the pizza together so it looks like nothing was taken. You know?
Knew that job had benefits.
Yeah,
I
bro.
knew it. I
Bro,
knew
yeah,
it.
the big benefits though is when people decide they don't want their food anymore. That's the best.
Oh,
If you ever want to make someone's day, bro, call a restaurant, place an order, and then just don't pick it up. And the whole restaurant gets free food.
that's kind of awesome.
Yep. And then you don't even have to pay for it, bro. They literally get free food.
That's insane. That's kind of busted, not gonna lie. Not to make me want to get the job, but like, cool.
No, yeah.
How about you, Matt? What do you do for work?
Yeah, man. What do you do? to make a
Nothing right
living?
now. I was working for UPS for a couple weeks, but that job ended,
Yo,
which is very unfortunate because I liked it and I made a lot of money doing.
What did you actually like, do? Did you work in the warehouse or?
No, so I was a driver helper, which means I was in
okay.
the truck with the driver, and well, the driver did all the hard stuff. He just handed me the package, and I brought it to the front door and got paid 21 an hour for that.
That's insane.
I know it was awesome, but it was only gonna last like a month. But unfortunately,
Aw.
it ended earlier for me because my driver's wife had another baby, so I had to go on maternity leave, and no
Oh.
one else called me in during that time.
Yeah, is that? Do you think that job is gonna come? I may be interested in that. Then that seems like a. That seems like a do. What were your work? What were the hours? Hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, the hours were like I worked from like 10 o'clock to 7 or 8 o'clock,
Oh,
every
that's not
day.
bad. That's not bad.
but it was like 6 days a week.
Huh. Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not
I
gonna
only,
be able-
like I said though, it was only gonna last a month, so I was like, I'll just work, get all my money for the summer this month, and then see what happens next.
I guess.
Yo, remember that time that UPS driver got killed by the cops and the company thanked the cops for it?
I remember that.
What?
What?
That was a real thing.
Yeah, bro.
The video
You're
was
like,
it was probably like
Thank
one
you
of the
for your
most like
service, policeman.
it was probably the video like seeing the video of what happened and then reading that tweet. It was probably the most like, oh, okay, so this is where people stand. All right, got it. Like
Yeah, bro.
it was the
Crazy
most.
shit,
It was.
bro.
I don't know. Is it the blue pill I'm thinking of? The one where you get more woke when you take it? Does anyone know or not?
I've only seen like the last 20 minutes of The Matrix.
I mean, yeah, I
honestly.
don't know. I just know the meme. I haven't even bothered
Yeah.
watching it. So
Serious question though.
yeah,
Do we know what the verdict is on Chili's chicken tenders?
I love them. I
Okay.
love them. They're
I've
really
never
good.
had them.
Get the chicken crispers. Get the
Yeah,
chicken
yeah,
crispers
yeah.
and
That's
some
what I'm
fries.
looking at right
Because if you
now.
get the fries with it, they put it in the same box, so the sauce kind of mix in with everything. It's so
Oh,
good.
I get two sides though.
That's
yeah.
still good. The fries are still great, like just on their own. So I mean, like,
Yeah, but what else should I get, bro?
I
I don't like corn.
know. Can you just get more fries? Just double fries.
Probably. Yo, fries and
not?
mashed potatoes, bro.
Get mashed potatoes. Mix it up a little bit. Mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that'd be good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Fries.
I mean, I never had the mashed potatoes, so this is a gamble. It's a gamble, but
Bro, if they got good fries, they better have good mashed potatoes. It's the
I mean,
same.
yeah, but I mean, like the seasoning on the fries is what makes it like perfect, you know?
That's true.
Perfect.
Because they just put a bunch of like black pepper on there. It's just a lot of good stuff. You know what I'm saying.
Bro.
I
Yeah,
never-
this
I
is
never-
a sweet deal, bro. This isn't even that expensive.
Oh no, it's not. It's like pretty like stupidly cheap. I mean, like I don't know what's to do with like I don't know what's to do with like TGIF and like Chili's and Applebee's. I feel like they're kind of in like the same like genre of restaurants. I don't know how to
Yeah.
explain it, but like
No, you're right.
It's like
They just-
generic American style food.
yeah, it's just like, oh, this is American. Like that's it, you know. American restaurants.
Yo, the food has been ordered.
The food has been
What you
ordered.
get?
I got the chicken, bro. Evan sold me on the chicken.
Did you get the
Nice.
chicken? Did you get the chicken crispers, like the chicken with sauce on it, or?
Yeah, I got the chicken crispers, bro.
Oh yeah, no, you're set. You are gonna be having a good time.
Oh yeah, got that honey mustard dipping sauce.
Yeah,
Yes,
dude.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no, that's. You're gonna have a good time. That's gonna be Gucci. Yes, sir. Ben, is there anything you
I-
want?
I don't know, man. We're approaching the 1 hour mark, so.
I mean, we're like 46 minutes. We got ways to go. But AJ also just entered an order, so maybe we should try wrapping it up soon. I don't wanna hinder this man's.
we should keep them about this long, so.
I mean, yeah, I don't like it when we do like an hour and like 20-minute podcast. It's not really, I don't
It's a
really
lot
like
of
it.
work on your part, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, dog. Yeah, apparently my order is arriving in 7 to 13 minutes somehow.
Oh, okay.
I don't trust that though.
Maybe like 20 minutes. Give it 20 minutes.
Isn't that how long it takes to cook the food?
Yeah, I was gonna say they're just giving this shit to me frozen, bro. Like,
Yeah, dude, like 20 minutes that seems reasonable.
oh, maybe it means he'll arrive at the store in 7 to 13 minutes.
Ah.
Yo. Yeah.
That was
Man,
pretty sick.
you ever smoke catnip?
College, bro.
No, that's
No.
just weird.
Makes you feel like a cat, bro.
Really?
Where can I get some?
Bro, your local pet store. They sell
No
joints, bro. They sell like little catnip cigarettes, bro. I don't know how you're supposed to give that to your cat.
I don't think that's like remotely healthy. Is it good for
Does
your
a
like?
cat really want
well-
that?
Yeah, I don't. Just get like the bags. Like I don't know if you ever seen like Sebastian's house. He just has like little baggies of catnip that he just tosses at his cat, and like they just kind of go crazy with him.
I want to meet Sebastian's cat.
His cat just gets like a little bit of catnip and just immediately just goes like insane. It's really funny.
Yeah, what?
It's like kind of like cat psychedelics for them a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Like they just
They make
I don't
my
know.
cats crazy.
I don't know what it really does. I don't know what it is. It makes them kind of just lose it.
Yeah.
I wish I had a cat.
Yeah, me too, man. It'd be nice.
But you know what's funny?
What?
Hairless cats.
Ugh.
I don't like them.
No one likes
I
them, but
really
they're
don't
so
like them.
funny.
Aaron
They're
wants one,
funny,
bro.
but like
I don't get it.
I don't understand how like the appeal of that at all.
I feel bad for hairless cats because they will never understand why humans don't like them.
I don't know,
kinda-
bro. I think aren't hairless cats like well respected in other parts of the world?
They are. They really
Probably.
like. It's a
They're
big
like
cultural
a
thing.
regal
yeah.
cat, I'm pretty sure.
They are. They're like
Yeah.
they're basically seen as royalty.
Bro, yeah,
Some
you ever
parts
see
of the world.
Dragon Ball Super, bro? They based the God of Destruction's design around a hairless cat, bro.
Or that Pokemon. I think it's like Mew something like you know what I'm talking
yeah,
about.
yeah,
It's the god of Pokemon.
It's a bit more of a stretch because Mew isn't even the god. It was actually.
Is he
just
not? I thought he
the
was.
first Pokemon, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I thought he was like literal god.
I think so, at least.
I don't know. I feel like every Pokemon game there's a god that you have to capture.
I remember him being the best. Like when I was younger.
Like was he?
I remember
Hmm?
that he was the best. Yeah.
Is there a god like in Pokemon? Is that a thing?
Arceus, I think. Technically, maybe. I don't know, bro. Probably
only
a
one.
couple different answers.
I think there was multiple gods in that universe. I think that if it was put under any other scope, it would be like a Lovecraft horror thing, in my opinion. Because you just have these unspeakably powerful beings or whatever. But it's because it's Pokemon that you can like literally just, I don't know, dude. Like, there's no problem with it. You're just like, okay, like, I capture him. That's it. I literally have a god in a ball right now that I can unleash on any like unknowing 12-year-old little kid.
Yeah, it's kind of strange how Pokemon respect infrastructure if you think about it.
It's really weird. Like they really could just like wipe out like all of these like towns. Like if you unleash one of those things on like the
Yeah, bro.
battlefield and they just
I let
decide
2
not,
Charizards loose in New York City, bro. It's a
bro,
wrap.
it's
a
over.
wrap.
It's done for. What are they gonna do? Like nuke the city? Oh, they might actually do that.
Like in Avengers.
It'd basically be like an Avengers like level threat right there. Like if you unleash any kind of like high level Pokemon on like any of the world with like, you know, you unleash it from containment and it's angry because you kept it in a ball for almost all of its life, so it wants nothing to do with human beings other than to destroy people.
See, I
Then,
don't
like-
think it'd be like that. Like, what was that movie that came out a few years ago? The realistic one with the Pikachu.
Detective Pokemon,
Yeah,
Detective Pikachu.
yeah. You know, I
Yeah.
think they'd just be friendly and chill. You know.
But
Help-
like if you
help
were
the guy
trapped in a
look for his
ball
dad.
for like forever and you were finally unleashed on the world, I don't think I would have pleasant things to say to people.
Nah, I mean, probably just like, isn't the main character looking for his dad or something? You know,
Yeah, but, like, but
he's
that's
just
a
helping him
movie.
out. You know.
But that's a movie though, bro.
And
Oh,
Pokemon's a game.
Yeah, dude. I do. But like if it was like real life, bro. Like you ever see like wolves that are kept in captivity for a long time, and like they kind of just snap because they get like they fed up with their owners. Like lion tamers, like, they'll just snap on the lion tamers, bro. That's why I think what happened in Pokemon is that eventually they would just get like sick of their like.
How often does that happen though?
But aren't Pokemon and creatures kind of intelligent?
They are. They're sentient, so that'd be all the more reason for them to be like upset at like people.
Yo, yeah, my food just got picked up from Chili's.
Yo,
Yo, that was fast.
that was fast. Oh my god.
Bro, how did they cook that so quick?
I don't
It was
know.
already cooked. Maybe it was one of those things you were talking about earlier where someone ordered it and then didn't pick it up.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
And then
That'd
you
be-
came in with the same order and they're like, well, it's already
I
ready.
wouldn't want like the food that's been like sitting there for a while though. I mean that's such like a first world problem, but like I don't know.
Dude, you know, when you think
Yeah,
about it, Pokemon's kind of like Michael Vick with the dog fighting. If you think about it,
Yeah,
'cause,
dude.
like they only throw them out of their shell just to fight other Pokemon,
Yeah, no,
Right?
that's it.
and
Or when they become
that's
like
all they do.
incapacitated and they have to like.
Or if
Yeah.
they could use them for physical
They,
labor.
they fight to the
Yeah.
death.
Yeah,
You know?
bro.
You either
Bro.
fight to the death, go to a hospital because you fought to the death, or you just do slave labor. That's it.
Yeah, this is like a child's game, whereas like dog fighting, you know, in real life, that's a felony.
I think that if you gave any professional Pokemon player, like you know, like any 10-year-old kid who's really good at Pokemon, if you gave them the opportunity to like do like dog fighting, I think they'd be really good at it personally.
Probably.
Because they would just like know like what to do, you know.
They
How
know
do
all
you
the
tell
cards to
when
play.
dog fight? Do you just
Uh,
like risk your dog dying every time? Like, what's the appeal?
I don't know, dude. Some people are just messed up.
I think
It's
that's
the money. The money. The
You're
money
not
is.
even doing anything. You're
No, no,
watching.
but the money is the big deal in it because like there's like so much money in the betting alone that like it makes it like a worthwhile industry for them.
That's true.
Yeah. All right. Then it's getting to about
Alright.
that time. It's at like 54 minutes.
You bro.
Oh wait, thanks for tuning in for the podcast.
Wait. I got a closing
Hold on.
remark.
Oh,
If you
mean-
have ever been to SeaWorld, you.
I have to agree with that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong with SeaWorld?
Dude, everything is
Uh-oh.
wrong with SeaWorld.
Ben.
Everything is wrong with
Invite
SeaWorld.
me on for the next episode, bro.
Like
We'll talk
actually
about
though,
it.
I'll get you on the next episode with Blake if we want to. We can just talk about SeaWorld. I'd love that.
Yeah.
There's a lot wrong with SeaWorld that we can make a whole episode about.